All right, today we're going to talk about the outward wrist lock, right? So a couple of principles of the outward wrist lock. So when we grab the outward wrist lock, I tend to use this middle finger as kind of my index. This thumb goes on this side of the finger. You'll notice my hand tends to grab the meaty part of her hand. The other hand tends to go here, right? I like to use these grooves as my guide. This, once again, is grabbing the meaty part. Now, the important part of a wrist lock is first angle. What we're trying to do here in jiu-jitsu is make the wrist do something it's not supposed to do. So I'm going like this. Now, I'm going to rotate, but an important thing to note, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, right? You'll notice this line, I'm taking it slightly to the side. So as I go for this wrist lock, I'm here and here, I'm going to go this direction, and then I'm going to go down. Now, the important thing that we tend to forget, there was a gentleman, famous martial artist named Wally J. And his book was called Small Circle Jiu-Jitsu. And so when we talk about small circles, that's essentially what we're meaning. So I'm not taking this hand and pushing it over here, because Grace is just kind of going, what the heck is he doing? Like, this is kind of stupid. Because if I do this, Grace has got that right hand and she's just going to pop me. And trust me, she wants to pop me right now. Small circles means this is the fulcrum. My circle is here, right between my hands. Not this, it's this. Now you notice, small, big circle, small circle, right? I can even do it one-handed, right? Small circle. Small circles. This is my fulcrum here. Now, nowhere in the world is Grace and I going to be fighting. She's going to be beating up on me, and she's going to allow me to go, oh, I'm going to grab your hand, and I'm going to do this. And anybody that says, any martial artist that says, she's going to punch, and I'm going to grab, and I'm going to come like this, I wouldn't trust their jiu-jitsu, right? So how are we going to implement this? Typically, these locks are off of grabs. She's going to come here, right? And typically, she's going to want to punch me, and I'm going to block, and I'm going to punch. This is really important. This is the loosening up technique. You know, she gives me a hand, I instantly take the hand. Now, once I take the hand, the second rule is I got to do something with it. So she goes to punch, I block, I punch, I elbow. Heck, I can come down here, but you notice I'm slowly adjusting. Remember the AOKK, we always say the off hand is the important hand. Right, so after I strike here, now you're all of a sudden, I'm set up. Now, second important concept here. Wrist locks are not techniques, they're transitions. I don't win a fight with this. I know a lot of people say if I come like here, I move fast, I can snap the wrist. Maybe, maybe not. However, if I take this wrist, I come here, I step through with Osotogari, Komana, or Tayatoshi, you know, I can go here, and I know I can take her down like this. So, the important thing to note, we in AOKK use locks as transitions. So typical thing is she'll grab, I'll punch, I'll come through here, and I'll look. And I'll take her down. And then from here, I'll step. I'll probably snap her arm with an arm. Important concepts, once again. Small circles, here, loosening up techniques. Small circles, you can do this one-handed or two-handed, here, here, and down. And that is the outward wrist lock.